Hi, Mary Baxter here with episode 8 of the Akashic Records series, and today we're going to talk about karma. What is karma? Our fate or destiny is based on our actions, and our actions, thoughts, words, deeds, create our karma. Karma results in justice, and justice is all about balance. So this is where we look at what we have done and whether it has enhanced life or diminished it, depleting energy or restoring energy. So when energy is depleted, it must be restored. This is like the law of nature. Negative karma triggers the need for restoration. Transmuting karma, making up for harm, restores balance. So what is balance? Well, look at this image. I love this because there's so many ways to bring this image into balance. We could take off all the stones on top. We could move some stones closer to the center. We could balance the stones by putting a few more on one side. On and on we could look at how we could balance just this simple image. Nature intelligence is what maintains balance on Earth. Nature intelligence is found within the devas and nature spirits. These are the angels of manifestation. These are the beings that are part of the natural world. And because we have been systematically taught that nature is like dead and doesn't, you don't even think of nature as having intelligence. If you don't have a spiritual perspective, you're missing out on how we can really live in balance. Human intelligence does not know balance. When it was used like in conjunction with our intuition, which connects us with nature, then we can have balance. But on our own, just look around at what human beings have done to this planet. What we do is our karma. So if we do life-enhancing things, if we are kind to others, if we take care of our environment, that results in positive karma. You stay in balance. If you do life-draining things, harm yourself, harm others, harm the environment, this generates negative karma and a need to restore balance. This is why we have karmic contracts that we make with other souls when we're coming into a lifetime. So if we've had some negative karma built up with someone, we intend to make up for that. Or if it's the other way around, someone has negative karma and they owe us, we want to be forgiving and we want to deal with harm that is done in the past. Bring it into balance. Now, if the karma is positive, then the nature of those karmic contracts is all about love and help and assistance on our life paths. Karma is not punitive or scary. It's more like math, which can seem punitive or scary, but it has a logic to it. And if we include nature with that logic, we're going to understand what's going on. You cannot hide from your karma. And admittedly, if you have some karma from a past life or you're with someone who owes you a karmic, they have a karmic debt with you because of how they've treated you in the past and you don't have access yet to that information, that can be confusing. And a lot of the times we'll think if we're having negative experiences, things are happening that we don't like, we don't have enough money, our relationships are creeping us out. This, does not necessarily mean that you've done something awful in the past and you're being punished. Just like that image of balance, karma does not mean punishment. It can, but that's also a choice of how one transmutes karma. If we take responsibility for what we do in the moment, we build positive karma. If we take responsibility for what we're doing in the moment, we can transmute negative karma. Taking responsibility for what we do instead of trying to foist it off on others, blame others, I was only following orders kind of thing, will result very often in negative karma. We also have shared karma, and this is so important to take into consideration because so often, we think like, oh, it's just me, my thoughts, what I'm doing, what I want, like we're running around in this energy bubble that is contained like in our skin, and it could not be further from the truth. We share karma with our family and friends, our communities, our cultures, our nations, our religions, with the earth and the cosmos. We are an individuated consciousness, but we are separate from nothing. There is only one life, and we are a part of it. And so karma is very, very malleable. And by taking responsibility, it does not have to be a mystery. Karma in the fifth dimension is something that we're moving toward. And this involves the idea that karma can no longer be stored. There is instant karma coming. Individuals who have been storing karma, coming back, breaking all their contracts and agreements, creating more negative karma, leaving, coming back, and just in a cycle of constant damage will not be incarnating on this planet anymore. There will probably be somewhere else, another planet where they can work that out, but the earth is shifting. This will mean also that the heaven worlds will shift and earth will no longer have negative astral planes. Positive karma is not out of balance. It doesn't have to be brought into balance. It is balance. Positive karma enhances life, and that's what we always want to try to do, is make life-enhancing choices, which is why I'm always emphasizing use your intuition, learn muscle testing and pendulum dowsing, so that you are making life-enhancing choices all the time for you. If it's good for you, it's going to be good for all that surrounds you. Next week, we're starting on a new topic, and this is one of my favorites in the Akashic Records, is all the information about our soul groups. Now, most of the human population, I think we have about 8 billion people today, most of them have incarnated on Earth always, reincarnating, but doing it here on this planet. Millions once incarnated on other planets, in other universes, and are incarnating here now. Some for hundreds of thousands of years. For some, they're having their first Earth incarnation. And more are coming. We're very blessed by this. So I really look forward to that topic next week. If you're ready for an Akashic reading or would like to learn to read the Akashic Records, contact me. My information is right here on this slide. So until next week, I look forward to seeing you then.